Hello, it's been a while, hasn't it? So, the question on your mind is probably, Justin, where have you been for the last few months? I mean, you're not making videos anymore, or what? What's going on? The last video I made, I was working out in this gym and I was doing this gig in Korea, and I finished that gig. After I finished that, I flew straight to Bangkok, and I wanted to go there because I heard so many great things about Bangkok and all these digital nomads and people stretching their dollars and saying it's so cheap, and it's a wonderful place for a guy that's single, or like wants adventure, right? Boy, was I surprised. I learned a few things about Bangkok that I think you should know if you're interested in going to Bangkok for the first time, like I did. So I spent about a month in Bangkok, and here are my observations. So first of all, when you're in Bangkok, people say it's hot, but the kind of hot that they have is not accurate. When I think of hot, I think of like Hawaii or Las Vegas. Boy, it's hot. But when you go to Bangkok, the kind of heat that you experience is hot mixed with pollution together. When you combine the two, it's kind of like being in a garage with the car engines on, because it's stifling. The first day that I was in Bangkok, I had this huge headache. My head was, I felt like my head was about to explode. I didn't know why. And I had to take like lots of Tylenol painkillers in order to get rid of this headache. And it was because of the air. Like my body had to get used to breathing in this like polluted hot air. And also another result is you have to use air conditioner everywhere you go. So when you sleep, you have to turn on your air conditioner. When you go to a mall, people go there because there's free air conditioning, and there's no such thing as fresh air wherever you go in Bangkok. Like maybe if you go to the islands, yeah, or outskirts. However, when I was in Bangkok, I was just suffocating, like constantly choking from the heat and the pollution combined. Just like living in your garage with the car engines on. You're just breathing in all that exhaust. Whew, it's hard. Your body will get used to it. However, it is hard. The second thing I noticed was the food. The food's great in Thailand. Food is cheap. You can dirt cheap. You can buy like a meal for like $1. Pretty good if you like like pork, beef, and like simple dishes. However, if you want like higher quality, like foreign food, like sushi or steak, they got everything actually. They got everything, but there's a price to pay for that. The prices they go up. They're not so cheap. So local food's cheap, but foreign foods that are cooked in Thailand is not cheap. Okay, you're going to pay just a little bit less than what you do back home. Say if you're from Canada or United States. The food is great. There's an endless variety of food. However, you're going to get sick from the food. Okay, because their hands. They're not the cleanest of people, in my opinion. I saw it with my own eyes. I was in a restaurant. I sat down and I saw a server. She was reloading ice into the ice machine or whatever. She took a bag of ice and she dumped it into the ice machine, whatever. And then she took her bare hands and then she started shuffling the ice, dispersing the ice. And that just says it all. I mean, they're not the cleanest of people. As a result, I had what they call Bangkok belly. So I had diarrhea for about 5 fucking days, and I suffered, and I was dying. I felt like I was giving birth to a child every day. I was just bleeding, like fuck. I was dying. I had really bad case of Bangkok belly, and it was not fun. I had to take a lot of medicine. I was living by the toilet every day for 5 days. I was dying, okay? So just be aware, the food is not so clean and you might get sick. Third thing, Thai women. Okay, if you're a single guy, a bachelor like me, or if you wanna go where the dating scene's awesome, yeah, go to Thailand. However, Thai women are, they're an acquired taste. You hear a lot of stories about these Thai women trying to take advantage of foreigners, milking them for their money. And you shouldn't believe whatever they say because they have their own agenda. They want to climb up the social ladder. They want to climb up from the third world poverty and conditions that they're born from. So yes, you have to understand that Thai women, they have a strategy. Okay, and their strategy is to sink their claws into you and take as much as possible. So it's give and take, right? You go there and you get a lot of attention from Thai women. You'll feel like you're Brad Pitt. It's a bad Brad Pitt complex over there. For foreign guys, right? And they're like, wow, I'm a superstar now. Don't let that get to your head, okay? It did not get to my head because I just saw it as it was, and you know, I just wasn't comfortable like getting in a relationship with a local Thai girl because I just kept seeing their hidden agenda. For example, like there's this one girl, she was like, do you want to meet? And I'm like, yeah, sure, let's meet up. And she's like, let's meet at the shopping mall. And they'd be like, you know, let's go shopping, like buy me a purse. Like, what? You buy your own damn purse. Or like, let's go for dinner, and they take you to an expensive restaurant, and they expect you to pay, and all of these like games that they play. And I was just fucking tired of it. So I was like, yeah, okay. For me, I wasn't really attracted to them, and they talk funny. Fourth thing that I can recall, the shopping is great in Thailand. Bangkok is a shopping mecca, okay? There are great places to shop. The best places, in my opinion, are Terminal 21, M Quartier, any shopping mall in Siam, and what was it, Prompong. Okay, go to those places. Lots of choices, lots of things to shop for, foreign, local, marketplaces. It's just endless shopping. It's the best shopping scene I've ever seen in the world. Okay, it trumps Korea. It trumps, yeah, whatever else I've seen. So, okay, so Bangkok, if you love shopping, Bangkok is the place for you. And the prices are reasonable, but be aware, right? Like, for example, like you're not gonna save money if you shop at Zara in Bangkok, okay? The prices are pretty much the same throughout the world. The local stuff, however, yeah, you can get discounts, and there's wholesale markets and all such. So you can save money if you shop locally. But foreign brands, no, you will not save money. The prices are... the fifth thing that I noticed about Bangkok, the lady boys. Okay, so you're wondering, how do I spot a lady boy from all of these millions and millions of people walking back and forth? So the easiest way to spot a lady boy, in my opinion, is just look for a girl that makes your head turn. If you're walking down the street and your head turns like that, that's a lady boy, okay? Because the lady boys are so well dressed. They're so visually perfection, like they're visual perfectionists. Their hair, their makeup, their style, their clothes, everything is like to a T. It's so perfect, you know, when they're out and about. You know, the local women are not as, you know, high up to standards as the lady boys when it comes to look. They got the, you know, the implant, the breast implants. It's like, holy cow, they look like you know, like a cartoon character. Any girl that stands out from the crowd is usually a lady boy. So that's the first giveaway. Okay. Second giveaway is they're a bit tall. Okay, so if they're tall, yeah, they're obviously a lady boy. Okay, so because most of them were tall, and because they wear high heels. And you know, their body features, they just, I don't know what they do, but you know, they just don't work out or something. Their arms look like women's arms, and their legs look like women's legs. However, you know, you can look at the cheekbones and the neck, right, and the jawline. Those things give it away that they're a lady boy. Okay, so beware of those features. And if you see a perfect girl, beware, that's probably a lady boy, and don't mess around with them. I heard that they can put up a fight. I never fought with lady boys, so I'm lucky. Sixth thing that I've noticed about Bangkok is there's fucking tourists everywhere. Shopping, and there's great food. However, you gotta deal with all these annoying tourists everywhere. Fat, ugly, slobby tourists that are wearing sandals and beer bellies, and they just stand up. They're totally screaming tourist, and when they're out and about. I mean, they're everywhere. They're like locusts. They stand out so easily. You know, they're all in groups, and they have shopping bags, and they're shouting really loud. A few days you won't notice, but I was there for a month, and I just got tired of seeing tourists everywhere. There are a lot of old white dudes hanging about in Bangkok, and I know I've heard the stories that these guys, they're living off their pension checks, or whatever, and they're just stretching their dollars. However, some of them, actually most of them, I see that they're coupled with a young Bangkok girl. Okay, and these girls are not really attractive. And it's just seeing them, like, you just see them everywhere. It's this combination of this old white dude with this freaky Bangkok girl friend, and they're just everywhere. So you gotta deal with that. And I don't know, it was on my radar. It gets annoying seeing this combination everywhere you go. If I were you, if I wanted to live in Bangkok for the whole year, I would say no. Okay, because first reason is the weather. It's too hot in the sense that it's just unbearable. You're breathing through an exhaust pipe all day long. Sleeping with an air conditioner blowing in my face every night is annoying. I want to be surrounded by fresh air. And thank God I'm in Canada, because there's lots of fresh air here. Bangkok is nice if you're spending like maybe 1 or 2 weeks for fun. Just enjoy the local food and shopping. That's what I would go. That's what I would recommend Bangkok for. For the shopping and for the eating experience. There's no place like it on earth. So that's about it. That's what I can think of. If you've been to Bangkok, or if you have observations of Bangkok, leave your comments down below. I'd like to hear your stories. For me, Bangkok is a very nice place to visit for short term. But for living there, spending my life there, becoming a digital nomad there, I don't know. But who knows? We'll see. Anyways, that's it for now. Subscribe, and I love you. Bye. Massage, I didn't like it. I mean, if you like having a stranger put their fingers all over your body, go for it.